The section I am presenting is self-monitoring, found on pages 108 to 109. According to Marie Clay, the successful reader who is making no errors is monitoring his reading at all times. Effective monitoring is a highly skilled process constructed over many years of reading. It begins early, but must be continually adapted to encompass new challenges in text. The first bullet of self-monitoring on page 108, Marie Clay states that we are to encourage self-monitoring in the very early stages and ask the child to go back to one-to-one pointing. Okay, Eileen, we're going to read the story, The Fat Cat Sat on the Mat. Could you read the first page for me, please?
Wilma the witch has a crazy broom. It flies around her room.
Could you please reread, point, and match the number of words in the book with the number of words coming out of your mouth?
Wilma the witch has a crazy broom. It likes to fly around her room.
Now you have it. You read each word. The next bullet on page 108 states to direct the child's attention to meaning within the text.
She also has a fat cat and a pet dog.
Eileen, could you please reread and make what you say make sense with this picture?
She also has a fat cat and a pet rat.
Nice reading using the picture. The teacher might allow the child to continue to the end of the sentence before dealing with the error on the page.
Wilma loves her pet cat. She calls the cat my little brat.
I like the way you read that. Now, you said cat.
Oh, that's not right. Rat.
Okay. If the child gives signs of uncertainty, such as hesitation, frowning, a little shake of the head, even though he takes no action, the teacher should encourage the child to keep reading.
The rat hates the cat. The cat does not care. The cat, who is fat, just lies in the...
Eileen, why did you stop?
I don't know this word.
Good job noticing an unknown word. Just keep reading.
And stares at the rat. The rat hates that.
According to Marie Clay, questions like these tell the child that you want him to monitor his own reading. The response to be learned is checking on oneself. Marie stresses that it is important at this stage that the child come to check on his own behavior. More important than that, he be required to use all sources of information. Don't forget to reinforce the child for his self-monitoring attempts, whether they are successful or not.
One night, when Wilma was out, the fat rat got out of the vat.
Eileen, you tried to work that out on your own. That was good, and I saw you try to use the picture to get the word. Another bullet on page 108 states, encourage recognition of some letter sequences. Let the child predict the word he expects it to be based on his speech. Then, cover the problem word and ask for something you know he knows about that word.
He went pit-a-pat and sat on the fat.
Eileen, what do you expect to see at the beginning of the word fat?
An F?
Can you check this word? Does it look and sound right?
No.
So it has to make sense and it has to sound right. At the top of page 109 brings my section all together. The teacher is to summarize what happened and draw it all together for the student. Ask the child, were you right? After both correct and incorrect words.
This is my mat, said the rat. So what, said the cat. So get off, said the rat. No, I will, said the cat.
Eileen, you read this word as will. Were you right?
No.
I like the way that you identified that you were wrong. The next bullet on page 109 states, sometimes ask, how did you know, after the correct words.
Then I will go and get my bat, said the rat. It will get you off the mat. No, it won't, said the cat.
How do you know this word was bat?
Well, because it starts with a B and it makes the B sound.
The last bullet on page 109 states, as the child becomes more skilled, do less teaching and prompting and modeling. All you need to say is, Try that again.
This is the mat of the cat, said the bat.
Please try that sentence again.
This is the mat of the rat, said the cat.
As the teacher, make sure that your voice carries two messages. You require them to search because you know they can, and you are confident they can solve the problem. Also, Mari stresses that teachers be sure to provide new input for the students when it is required. Some teachers give students too little input, but we are the ones with the knowledge that we need to be sure we provide so the student can learn. Thank you, and this concludes the section on self-monitoring.